Oh, dude, as if on cue, mega win, baby. What's up, everybody? Gambling Guy here, and I get the honor of rolling out this slot game review for you. And the reason I say it's an honor is because this is one of my favorite fucking slot games of all time, Starburst. That probably can be said for a lot of you out there. It's designed by NetEnt, a great software company. Ooh, look at that. Starburst right away. Woo. One of the things I love about, probably the biggest thing I love about this game is a combination of two things. A combination of the variance of the game with just the graphics and just the enjoyability of the gameplay. So what do I mean by that? Well, what I mean is it's a low variance game, or another way of saying that is low volatility. And that's just a simple way of saying that you're going to win often, but they're going to be small wins. So you're not gonna get the down payment for your mansion on any single spin. That would be the opposite. So also a high volatility slot game, that's what that would do. You have the potential of hitting no wins for a very, very long time, and then bam, there goes your Ferrari. So this is not like that. It's a low variance game. The RTP, or return to player, is around 96%. So the house only has about a 4% edge. So you really are winning a lot, and you can stay afloat playing Starburst for quite a while for that reason. But really, I just freaking love the graphics. I love the actual gameplay. There's also a variety of different ways that you can kind of customize your experience. You have the levels here down at the bottom, so you can choose your betting level. And you can also assign a coin value to the bet, so you can get really specific. For right now, I can place a bet right now for 12 bucks, spin that, see how I do, and hey, not too bad. I did pretty good. Bam, baby. So right there, you're seeing the Starburst activation, right? So really, that's like what makes this game amazing. That is their wild function, if you will. So when you see those stars right there in the middle, that is literally like a wild line. So Starburst plays out on 5 reels, right? With 10 pay lines, and you win both ways. And the real fun, the real action is when you get a wild respin, because you can get respins. So that's when you get a row of Starburst, which is basically an entire line being wild for you. And then there's a respin to see if anything matches up and you get a win. And then if you get a win on that one, you'll actually get another Starburst respin, which just tacks on to your previous win. So your first wild spin where Starburst gets activated, you could win whatever, 290 bucks. And then on the second spin, you could, that can increase by 80 to 100 or whatever. Hopefully I get one here so I can actually show you what I mean. But honestly, this is the kind of game where I could go, oh, there we go. Activation, baby. Oh, a combo. Right, and now it's gonna go again. That was a mega combo. Can there be more? Can there be more? Oh, dude. As if on cue. Mega win, baby. And this is why I love this game. 420 bucks, just like that. And that's a super combo. So there's not a lot of games that repeat a while like that. It's you get that dopamine hit with this game, and it drives you wild. It's got beautiful graphics. It's so well designed. NetEnt just really went up and beyond with this one. It's become one of the most popular slots since it ever first came out, I think in 2012. And it's probably gonna stay at the upper ranks for a long time, friends. Now, one thing I'll say is, even though the low volatility is gonna limit your losses, you wanna keep your bets moderate if you wanna, oh, yeah, baby, big win, out the gate. I love it. You want to keep your bets moderate if you really do want to extend your play a lot. Even though it's low volatility, still, if you're betting $100 on every single spin, your money's gonna run out really quick. Although I do like to get my max spin on every now and then. In fact, as if on cue, I'm gonna start a couple $100 bets right now, just so you can hopefully see me get a Starburst activation, and so you can see what a win will be like when you are betting that much. Because I've had some. I think the highest win I've gotten so far is around 5,000 for one spin. And it only was that much because I, really was betting. I placed it was $100 spin. I had quite a few spins before that, it was like cricket. So the timing, you know, it was bound to happen pretty much. As far as like a little gameplay tip, I mean, how much can you really strategize or give a tip for slots? Not much, but you know, with a little bit of advice that I can give you, because it can make a difference. You can up your chances of winning ever so slightly, which you know, can make a difference. But what I like to do is I'll go with a conservative amount. You know, right now I'm betting like 60 bucks a pop. Not the most conservative amount, but let's just say I wanted to kind of like get rid of some of the minor wins and really time a big win with a big bet. What I would do is I'd bring my my bet amount to about whatever, because my max bet's gonna be 100 bucks, right? That's where I'm gonna really make a big win. So I'll bring my bet down to like 15 bucks, maybe even bring up the coin value to $1, and then, you know, at level 3 with the coin value at $1, that's about a $30 bet a spin. And what I'll do is I'll go over here to auto, and I'll put it on 10 auto spins and just kind of let it go, right? And kind of see what happens. I might get a couple of small hits. I might get nothing. Now, if I go 10 spins in a row with nothing, no hits at all, no wins, bam, baby, I'm gonna up on my next 10. I'm gonna up my bet amount by quite a lot, maybe even max. I might even do 100 bucks because I'm bound to get a hit, like I'm due, you know? Or if I get a couple of, and let's say sometimes instead of just doing auto spins for 10 in a row, sometimes I'll auto spin 25 in a row. Like I'll go 25 right now. And if I go through all 25 spins and I don't hit a lot of wins or hit like 2 or 3 really minor ones, bam, baby, you know I'm maxing out on the next 5 to 15 spins because I'm due for a big one. And that's when I might get, I might get one of these. Let's go. Oh, but right now, see, but if I would have hit that, at betting 30 bucks, that would be kind of a bummer, because that means that I won with it only capitalizing on a $30 bet, whereas I really want to hit those when I'm betting 100. Oh, look at these Starburst back to back, baby. Come on, give me something, girl. Give me something, girl. There we go, a little something, 60 bucks, double my bet. But anyway, I'll stop that for a second. Oh my gosh, left and right. So just now I got a bunch of Starburst wins that were kind of on the smaller side. So now, just for kicks and giggles, I'll go to 100 bucks. I'll throw a couple bets out there, see what happens. Let's see if Lady Luck come visits me during this little review, so I can show you what a maxed out Starburst win can look like. But anyway, you know, it's just one of those games where, you know, with a lot of slot players, will really bounce around, you know, from slot to slot. No one's usually really married to any one slot game, but this is one of those ones that people get married to, go on a honeymoon and everything. And this is like one of those really, really great games you can just play for hours. But by the way, guys, I'm going to be linking down below a few of my favorite casinos that I play Starburst on. Casino websites that'll offer you really good RTPs and that just have, in general, just, you know, good service and all of that, and a good library of games in general. In case you did want to bounce from this game to another one, you could. But if you were just going to stick around even just playing Starburst, those casinos down below, they're good casinos. I've vetted them. They're legit. I've tested them through and through. And yeah, I highly recommend you try out your Starburst luck on those sites, okay, guys? All right, I'm wanting to hit a $100 win here, and I'm not seeing it happen. But if at first you fail, try again, they say, and I shall try. I shall keep trying to show you guys what a motherfucking Starburst win looks like. Another on a like a small side note, and a lot of people like never ever bring this up, but do you even hear the music? Like, even the music just to the Starburst game is so, like, not just soothing and relaxing, but also like very, very suitable. It just feels like you're on I don't know about you guys, I feel like I'm on some kind of special deck on a Starship Enterprise, you know, vehicle, and I'm just like on break, you know. I'm supposed to be covering Spock, but instead I'm, you know, fucking around playing Starburst, you know. I feel like that's like what I'm doing. Another thing to take note of when you're playing Starburst is your max bet. If you put everything up to the highest, so you're at level 10, the coin value is as high as $1, which is as the most it'll go, so that your max bet at any one spin is 100 bucks. Oh, boom, come on, win, baby, win. Show them what 100 bucks can do. There we go. Okay, that's in the lower end of what 100 bucks can do, but hey, it's still something. Had that hit and then spun again with another Starburst another Starburst line, you know, forget it. That's then it would be a respin, and you know, your wins can get really high with that, like astronomically high. And guys, even though I'm like explaining, you know, the game, and oh, 500 bucks, bam! Straight bars across the center. Love it. Even though I'm explaining kind of the ins and outs of the game, even some strategy, whatever, if you ever are, you know, a little confused as far as like the rules and stuff, if you go to this little question mark icon, you can always click that. It'll tell you, you know, obviously in very, you know, specific form and, you know, laid out what the rules are, what the max bets are, you know, all that good stuff. It's not going to give you information like RTP and all that. Like that's, you know, volatility, that stuff that, you know, that's insider information that Players Best gives you. We at Players Best know all the secrets. Oh, come on, baby. Starburst, hit me, hit me. Okay, you didn't hit me. It's the one time I would have liked to be hit. You know, usually try to avoid getting hit, but this time I was asking to get hit. But that's pretty much it, guys. You can get a good idea of what Starburst is like. It's a phenomenal game. It's probably net ends, maybe most popular game ever made. One of the most popular. Oh, 680 bucks. See, so sometimes you'll get wins like that didn't even require, you know, a Starburst wild spin or anything. So that will happen. But again, you know, I'm betting very aggressively here just to show you guys a really good sample of what the game's like. But if you're betting more moderately, you can play this for hours. You know, I love the low volatility game type of slots just because, hey, you get those, even though the serotonin hits are a bit minor because you're not like getting huge wins, the serotonin hits are frequent. So if you want them serotonin hits on a regular basis while doing slots, Starburst is a phenomenal option. And again, guys, those casinos down below that I'm linking are going to be the best casinos that I know of to play Starburst on. And yeah, they're well vetted. I recommend them highly. I would never talk about any casinos that I don't recommend because I don't recommend them. So why would I talk about them? That makes sense. But yeah, I'm wrapping this one up, guys. Get your Starburst on, win some money, and from Dan over here at Players Best, wishing you luck.